Alright, Expendables 4. So, Expendables 4 is, of course, a fourth chapter, and most likely it will be the last chapter in the franchise. And when it comes to Expendable as a franchise, I've been enjoying this franchise for a while now. It started at 2010, and I really enjoy every entry that they come up with. So, in this film, the trailers didn't do anything for me, so I really didn't have a lot of expectation going in. And after I watched the film, oh my god, this film is really bad. This is easily the worst entry in the franchise yet. And let me tell you why. First, of course, this film includes some of the old members like Jason Statham, Sylvester Stallone, and a bunch of others. But largely, the old group is absent. And that is one of the aspects that makes this film draw from the expectation that the audience had. And for all of you that are expecting older members to come in, please prepare to be disappointed, because a lot of the old members are not here. And second problem is, Expendables is really well known for the fast-paced action, and the script is always so-so. But what about the action in this film? Well, the action in this film is lackluster at best, because there is no inspiration behind the action. The action always happens for the sake of action. Other than that, the action doesn't have any purpose, and so the action here falls really flat. This is easily the most uninspiring action film I've seen in a while. And I really think that the thing that I was just saying really hurts the film. But you know what, guys? That is the truth. I really wanted to like this film. I really do. Because to be an Expendables film, you really do not have a lot of burden in you. You just have to make a movie that entertains people. But of course, not this bad. And the worst aspect in this film is one of the plot details that I will spoil for you guys, because this movie has been out for a while now, and I think the spoiler has been known by a lot of people. A lot of audiences have seen this film and they are disappointed. And the spoilery aspect is that Barney dies in the beginning of the film. Yet that's right, Sly Stallone's character, the one main character, dies in the first act of the film. I don't know whose decision is that, but what I do know is that the decision was really bad. The way they had to kill one of the main characters that really makes this Expendables franchise special. And I really do not know why, because when you see the film, Sly Stallone is really bored, he's really looking bored with the film. So maybe he asked the producers to reduce his role in the film, He just dies in the first act of the film, and that felt really disrespectful to the character that he's playing. Now, the next negative that I want to point out is, usually in a movie called Expendables, or the trend of this franchise is that there is always some big stars cameoing in the film, but this film doesn't have that. They mix the roster between the old one and the new one, and I think the combo didn't really work very well. That's why the whole ensemble felt really flat, you know, they don't have any chemistry whatsoever. And of course, beside everything that I said, prior to this, of course, this film does have a little bit of positivity, and that is due to Jason Statham's performance as Lee Christmas. I think he is still solid here, even though the script really uses him differently, you know. The script really is confused how to use him as a character, but at least Jason Statham delivers a stellar performance as Lee Christmas. And oh boy, I do have one more complaint with this film, and that is the CGI. Now, the CGI is one of the worst I have seen in a long time. This film CGI, I don't know, man. This is all screwed up, you know. You really can feel that they're on a green screen shooting a scene. Every scene in this film almost look fakey, you know. They are not shooting it for real, but they're shooting it in a green screen. And if the green screen, the CGI effects were good, I would have been more forgiving. But in this case, the result was very bad, and that is the green screen is very noticeable within a scene, and that really disturbs me, you know. Now, in a conclusion, I really did try to like this film, at least like this film, because like I said before, Expendables as a franchise have been just a really fun film without anything important in it, without any complex objective. And this film surprisingly fails to deliver that. I think this film should have never existed to ruin the whole trilogy, you know. It would have been fine with just 3 decent, fun films, and I would really enjoy that. But they decided to make a 4th one, and that is unlucky for them, because this 4th film is very disappointing from the ground up. The plot, they're killing up a major character, and then at the end they bring him up again just for no reason. And secondly, the CGI is really bad in this one. And the third, the action. You know, Expendables are known for the action, but here the action felt so-so, you know. There are shaky cam everywhere when they're shooting the action. There's always shaky cam. I don't know why, but they're always using it for majority of the film. It is only shaky cam action. And in conclusion, I will give Expendables 4 a 3 out of 10. Yes, this is the lowest grade I have ever given a film, but I really didn't want to give this film low score, you know. But the film is really bad, guys. 3 out of 10. So, Expendables 4, have you seen it? Do you like it? Are you disappointed? Are you just had enough of this franchise? For me though, I think the franchise would have been better if it just stayed 3 films, 3 decent fun films, and it would have been okay. So 3 out of 10, and see you on the next video, guys.